Right, this is one of Glasgow's great parks, Victoria Park. Some big parks in Glasgow. This is one again I've not been to. A few interesting things to see here, hopefully. It's a lovely big long pathways here. Now up to the right there's somewhere called Fossil Grove, which I think is closed today, but they hold all the ancient fossils and things. See if we can get a quick look. Right, you can't get into the Fossil Grove today, it's just back there. Looks like it's shut. Up here we've got an old Victorian garden, we've got a famous clock, the Oswald clock, which is used in a lot of photographs. And we've got the famous, if you're a Still Game fan, another park bench that was featured in Still Game, which we'll see if we can get to as well. There's a little monument in here, which I think is for the SS Daphne, which was a ship, I think, that sunk. I've not really done my research, folks, but we'll go and have a little look since we're here. There you go, SS Daphne, disaster on the Clyde, 1883, 124 workers perished. Oh dear. So there's a wee monument here for that, folks. If you like things all weird and strange in Glasgow, there's a YouTube channel called Astonishing Glasgow, which is really good. It's a guy who goes on his bike and looks at odd things in Glasgow, so check that one out, folks, if you're a Glasgow fan. Astonishing Glasgow it's called. So we've got a nice pond here with lots of ducks and swans and various bits and bobs. Very stagnant looking though. Nice little Chinese bridge there. And then we've got another monument here to the beloved dead, a war memorial. And there's the park cafe over there. People sitting enjoying a little coffee this morning. Right, we're going to go and try and find the bench now from Still Game, the Jack and Victor bench. We did see one in Glasgow, remember was it last year? The one up beside Navid's shop. The other one up here, I think, is the episode where they always used to get up early in the morning to try and get the best seat with the best view. And there was always somebody there on the bench before them, so they got up dead early to try and get in and climbed over the gate and everything. So I think this is the bench. Again, I need to re-watch the episode. It's up a bit of a hill though, obviously. What's the best to be somebody sitting on it? Yep, obviously there's somebody sitting on it. Right, here we go. Here's a bench from Still Game for you. That one there. There's the view. So these were the other benches, I think, that didn't have a view, but the one up there was the one with the actual, there it is there, the one with the view. And of course, as soon as I come away, that man comes away as well, honestly. But anyway, we've been there, we've seen it. That was the Still Game bench overlooking the Victoria Gardens. Right, so there we go, there's a better view of the bench from here. There it is. The Jack and Victor bench from Still Game. Right, that's the Oswald clock there behind me, folks, but because of the weather, it's just me a bogfish trying to get in to get a close up of it, but that's it there. I think it's 1887 it's dated, or 1880 something, donated by George Oswald, when this used to be an estate park, part of the Scotstoun estate. But yeah, it's a bit of a bogfest to get to it today, but it just sits up there on the hill. Yeah, nice location. a four-sided clock. Don't think it's working today though. Oh, maybe it's 20 past 12. Yeah, it's working. So there we go. Famous clock. Right, now I'm going to have to try and figure out how to get maybe down to the riverside or via Partick. That goes to the Clyde Tunnel that way. So I don't know. Right, so now lost in Glasgow. Walking these little alleyways, which will hopefully get me to the River Clyde eventually. There's a big main road up there. I just thought I'd cut down these little cycle lanes. Very nice actually down here. Little courtyards and things. There's this nice little terraces and things on this autumnal Saturday afternoon. It's all this peace and quiet and sunshine today. We've got another big storm coming tomorrow. A year after Storm Babbitt, it wrecked my roof of my house. Now I've got Storm Arthur coming. Sometime from tomorrow night, I think. It's going to be really quite a powerful storm, more like the west coast. We'll probably get the dregs on the east coast, so I have to clear everything off my balcony probably tomorrow, just in case. But it seems forecast to be quite a big storm with some big surges of water and waves and things, so we'll keep an eye on that one for you folks as we walk through a peaceful garden area near Partick in Glasgow somewhere. That's where we are here. Can't read the grass. Right, this is heading towards Partick now. Right, let's see if we can try and stop somewhere in Partick and get a quick bite to eat and a quick coffee. Try some of the, maybe the local cafes. Right, that's where it was folks, Meadow Road. It's like a healthy kind of veggie kind of cafe. Really, really nice though. Had coffee, cappuccino and a Reuben sandwich for £10 and it was absolutely delicious. Got half to take away though, couldn't finish it. That man sitting there stole my seat outside. Rude. Anyway, recommended folks. Yeah, those murals, they're really smart. There's quite a few of them dotted about here in Glasgow, in Partick rather. Don't have time to see them all, but these are the Partick contribution. Very smart, beside Partick Station. Actually, I like Partick. I like these little Glasgow suburbs. It's just something about them. Had a nice little vibe, lots of nice little coffee shops, a lot of nice, just like deli shops and things, a lot of second-hand furniture shops. Yeah, just a nice little kind of New Yorky type vibe, if that makes sense. So, we're going across some bridge now. 1893 Racing Yacht Britannia built at Meadowside Shipyard. I don't know if you can make out the new bridge there just in the sun. That's where we're heading for. That was just getting built last time we were in the Govan side. This is the Riverside Museum. If you've not been here before folks, it's really good, free entry to get in. I'm not going to spend any much time here because I don't have any time. Have a quick look through the door though just today, just to show you. Right, that was a Riverside Museum, folks. It's awesome inside, but I only spent a quick 5 minutes in there. If you're coming, I would suggest don't come at a weekend. It's absolutely hoaching in there. It's too hot for the kids, so probably best avoid the weekends. But everything's free in there. You do a donation if you want to, but it's well worth a visit if you've got a good couple hours spare, which I don't today. So anyway, back to the Riverside area. Right, this is the tall ship. Got some amazing views down the Clyde there to SECC and Armadillo, the Hydro. There's the entrance there to the tall ship. Again, we don't have time for that today. Great architecture in the building there. The Glen Lee. Right, let's have a quick look down the Clyde. You can see the buildings, quite a big building here. I think it won an archaeological prize, not architectural prize even, for its design. Right, so over there we can see the Hydro, the Armadillo, the other bridge, and then the Science Centre and the Science Tower, which has still not been up. So I think I'm going to go across the other side to Govan, either walk back or get the train back. So there you go, folks, there it is. We walked across the new Govan Bridge. Not actually sure what the official name is, but yeah, I like it. Especially after seeing it getting built last year. It's good to see it finally open. Right, we'll try and get the thumbnail shot here. Let's have a look. That'll do. We'll see if that makes the thumbnail. Right, I think I'm going to walk down the side of the river here. We didn't make it last time. We've only got a couple hours left from our train, so hopefully we'll get a majority of it done back into the city centre. There's a lot of history here in Glasgow, as I've said before, especially along these old shipyards that used to once be here. There used to be a thriving shipbuilding industry all the way along the Clyde here, but I've actually nothing left at all. So it's nice that they've kind of kept the paths and that here, lots of monuments and things all the way along. Awesome. Some of these old buildings here, you walk past, and that was the press building, and it's got like little Burns, Scott, Gutenberg. I wonder if they actually worked there or they were famous. Well, obviously Rabbie Burns, but maybe they're famous authors, I don't know. Just randomly here in the old press building. Right, now the lift is actually moving there, look, on the Science Centre, not Science Centre, the tower. I think it was getting maintenance today, but it's the first time I've ever seen the lift moving. Right, we are going to get up there one of these days, folks. Tell you what, folks, it's a long old walk to get around from Govan all the way around to the waterfront here. There's no path yet that goes all the way along Riverside, so it only stops halfway. And you've got to go in and do about a 3-mile detour. So it's not ideal. So I'm just now cutting down here, and we should eventually be on the Riverside Walk. Right, we're at the back of the Science Centre. Right, some little picnic tables here to sit at, with views over the science area. Now you can only walk that way, that's shut today, so Need to go back this way. A lot of detours today. That's hundreds of me's. So there's the tower, folks. It's even cordoned off today, so you can't even go underneath it. We used to get right underneath to get some good pictures, but all the years I've been coming to Glasgow, this has never been open. It's such a shame because it's such a fantastic building. Look at it, it goes on forever. And it's just never ever open because of maintenance problems. It really is ridiculous. One of these days I'm going to get up the top there. That's BBC Scotland and BBC Alba. A lot of TV shows get made in there, even for like the main BBC. A lot of English shows get made there for some reason, don't know why. BBC Studios, BBC Scotland, and now we're down beside the Armadillo, the Crown Plaza, and you can just see the hydro peeking through there. And this bridge here, this is quite famous, Bells Bridge, not much to look at, but this was built I think for the Glasgow Garden Festival, and there's a famous bit of video, or a famous picture of Charles and Di walking over here, and then the entrance to the Garden Festival was just here where the Premier Inn and the BBC is now. This was all the Garden Festival, all in this area. One of our other Glasgow videos showed you all the different locations of like the roller coaster and all that kind of stuff at the Garden Festival, but this is where it was. This was the actual entrance right here. Right, we're crossing back. Right, so that's say where the entrance was just there, folks. That's a nice Premier Inn, that one actually. Get that at quite a good price. Right, that's where it was. We'd rather go way over there. That's where we've walked from. Riverside Museum. It looks like there's a big queue here at the Hydro to get in, so I'm not sure what's on at this time of the day. I did see there was some kind of World's Strongest Man or something on, but unless this is a queue for a concert tonight, I'm not sure. We should go and find out. So I just asked somebody there, and it's called Strongman Live, the finals. People get very excited about the final. Got t-shirts and everything on. So yeah, look at that bar up there, Radisson Red. When you can just walk in, imagine the view up there. Amazing. Right, so that's it, folks. I'm just at the exhibition centre here, just going to get the train back to Central, then walk back up to Queen Street in a bit short of time. But thanks for watching. I got lost in Glasgow a bit, but good old Google Maps kept us right. So we'll see you in the next video very soon, folks. Remember to like, subscribe, and thanks so much for checking out today's video.